What about this?
Okay, tell me.
Let's say you meet a man.
Ooh.
Everything is on point.
Ooh, spicy.
With that salary. He's 70,000, but
Yeah.
everything about him is right up your alley.
So this is my question. Is he committed to the 70,000 or is that just right now?
No, it's just right now. He's open
that's
to
different.
he's open to, he's trying to do different
He's an
things
entrepreneur.
within his business, whatever that may be.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? The 70,000 is not the end all be all for
Okay,
him.
well that's completely different.
Yeah.
And is it potential in action? Like, is he in action or is he just talking?
He moving and shaking. He
Oh,
moving
that's
and shaking.
completely different
ambition.
story.
But he's 70 grand in. And he might be 70 grand in for the first 3-4 years y'all dating.
Okay.
But he's still moving and shaking.
There's no way a man's gonna come around me and stay at 70 grand for 3-4 years. That's not even realistic.
But would you help him? Would you?
I would help him. That's what I'm saying. There's no way with a me on your side.
Chance.
Yeah. That was a different question though.
Yeah, there's a chance.
If you're committed to 70,000, I don't fit in that vision for life. But if you're growing your business and you just don't know, or you need the right relationships, or you need to be in different rooms, or you need help, or I'm a neck and I'm a strong one. Tell me.
This is just my take.
Break it down.
The financial element is not the main element you would want in a relationship.
I agree with you.
And so if the only thing lacking in a person that's perfect for you is the dollar sign, I feel like you could potentially be blocking somebody that's amazing in your life simply because of the salary.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to It's Giving. I'm your host, Sarah Fontenot, and if you have not yet, please hit that button below. Hit that button. If you've been here watching this show and you ain't hit that button, just help your girl out, okay? Subscribe. Hit that little bell so you get a notification with each new piece of content. Now, every week we are bringing y'all the goods, and we know it because you keep coming back and you keep sending questions. So today, you are in for a treat, okay? We have none other than world-traveling, internationally known voiceover creator God out here. He's a legend, okay? This man will make you laugh, make you cry, but more than anything, he is so down to earth. He is so real. He is so loving and kind. I'm kind of like, how do you put this all together? Can we please give it up for Tony Baker?
Wow, that was quite the intro.
You're so dope, Tony.
I feel good about myself.
It's your second time back.
Yes, I'm back.
I gotta give a shout out. This is the first time you've ever come back to do a part 2.
Yes.
Part 2 is due.
Part 2. Usually part 2s are good. Well, not always.
Nah, most times part 2s are trash.
Yeah.
Like the sequels. Yeah. But it's okay. We got to start with our first question.
Okay.
If this season of your life were called It's Giving Blank and you had to fill in the blank, what would it be called? And you have to say it's giving. It's
giving peace.
Ooh, break that down.
So that's my main goal in life is like peace.
Yeah.
So I always strive for like what's gonna keep me at the highest level of peace I can get.
Amen.
So I'm always moving in that energy when it comes to work, relationships, everyday life. And not just romantic, just relationships.
Okay, because we're going to dive into that too.
You said, but like just whatever's peaceful. Like, so I try to strive in that because, I've been through the worst. Yeah. So it's like peace is the priority.
Yeah.
Above all. So
what do you do to find your peace?
Say no. I'm no McGee. Like if I don't feel like doing it,
that's true.
I'm no McGee.
One thing I've learned about you is you are serious about your boundaries. Your no's mean no. You can't push you.
You don't care though.
I'm a pusher though.
You be pushing right through the boundaries. I'll be like, no.
Like, no.
No, respect my no. You be like, that's great, no, but
but it doesn't work. So I've learned that with you. Your no's mean no's.
Yeah.
And so now I don't really push you anymore.
Yeah.
I just ask. And then you decide. And I'm like, okay, great. This is good. This is good.
Because I want my nose respected. I'll be like, nah. And then I remember one time I bombed in Brooklyn on stage.
No way. How long ago is this?
This was right before the pandemic. So 2019. Okay. It wasn't a bomb, but it was a mediocre set. That was made worse.
That's better.
I always bring this story up. Rob's gonna kill me, but it was just like I didn't want to go up. I just went to watch, and I had shorts on. So I don't perform in shorts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't perform in shorts.
Why?
It's just, I feel like I'm too casual if I got shorts on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on stage, I'm presenting, you know, I'm usually comfortable, but shorts is just too casual.
Okay.
My knees is out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, nah, I ain't going up. So I was like, nah, at first. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just watching the show. Then he asked again. I was like, nah. And then, then my ex-girlfriend, she was like, just do 5 minutes.
Oh.
And then
That's
I
what
took
did
the
you
L.
in, huh?
And then what made the L worse, after I was done, he was like, y'all don't understand. This man is funny. And I was like, oh, God. I was a skeleton
That's
at
what
that point. So then I was like, man, see, if they would have respected my no,
that
I'd have
wouldn't
never
happen.
been up there.
So that was the lesson that had to happen
Man.
in order for you to
Yes.
now make your nose known.
No.
Okay, so do you feel like women naturally test your nose? Or is
Yeah,
it
I
just
think they
me?
put toes in the water, but you are an epic tester. Like you be like, no, oh. Like I feel like your eyebrows don't even raise until a no is said to you. You be like, can you do this? I'll be like, nah. Oh. Now you all in. Now I was like, oh, let me push past this.
It is hot. I'm hot.
So
But do women test your nose?
I don't think so.
No?
Not all the
I can't be
time.
the only woman that is tested a no.
No, not at all. But like in regards to like the stuff you ask for is usually like work related or stuff like that. So, but as far as like other stuff
in the dating world, do
in the
women
dating
respect your nose?
In the dating world, I feel like women don't respect my honesty and what I said from the jump.
Ooh, break that down.
So it'd be like, yo, I'm on this type of time.
What's the time?
So it'd be like, you know, I'm not looking for something serious. I'll say that from the jump.
Okay.
They'd be like, well, I'm looking for something serious. I'll be like, no, I respect that. And so I'll switch the gears. I'll be like, all right, so we both not looking for the same thing. Let me just
you part ways.
It's not necessarily a ways parted, but just I talk to you a little bit different. Like I don't want to be all like super flirty if you're not on that type of time.
Yeah. You don't feed into the delusion.
Yeah.
Because we as women are delusional.
Oh, big delusion.
You know what is so funny? I feel like women will say, I want something serious. I'm looking for my husband. I'm so excited about what the future holds. And they'll get with a man that says exactly what you said.
Exactly.
He'll say, you know what? I'm not looking for nothing serious. I just want to have a good time. I'm just, whatever, kicking it or whatever. And then they start kicking it, right? They start hanging out and start doing whatever that looks like. It's either to sleep together, to go to the movies, to snuggle up. So you're acting like a boyfriend, but you just want to have a good time. And in her mind, she's like, oh, this is my husband.
Yeah. Even though he already said.
Even though you said it. But do you feel like is it the man's fault because he acts like the man?
No. You're still accountable because he told you. Men are we need the vocals. We need to say what it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, that's why men are very intentional, like in ownership. I own this. I bought this. I have this. I'm in this. So when they say, I'm not looking for anything serious until you re-up and have another conversation.
Oh.
People always clown the what are we?
Yeah.
That's a very important question.
Yeah.
That way everybody's in alignment, everybody's clear on what's going on. Because if you just move on actions, dudes will still be like, well, nah, we're not.
You know what though?
We're not together.
I've never had the what are we conversation.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because from the beginning, I say, when you ask me to be your girlfriend, I'll know that I'm your girlfriend.
Right.
But also I don't do situationship. I don't kiss my friends. I don't sleep with my friends. I don't snuggle my friends. I don't do that unless there's some kind of like intention we're going there.
Right.
But if I know, you can't change a man's mind.
Yeah.
This is what I've learned. But don't you feel like there are those relationships where people end up together because they started that way?
Yeah, for sure.
Why is that?
Because I believe that time is a very important component to any relationship. So, you might start out one way. I'm not looking for nothing serious. And then y'all hanging out, y'all spending so much time together, and then you just grow a fondness for the other person.
Oh.
So then you end up like, yo, man, let's just make it
official.
Let's just do this for real.
But is that when you say, will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no?
Yeah. I feel like it's very important to have that clear conversation. Unless y'all had it early. Some dudes come in with the you my woman out the gate.
Oh. You think that's a red flag? If men come out the gate
dudes
like you,
that
my
come
woman.
out too strong and all that love bombing and I want to meet your father and look him in the eyes like, we just met 2 weeks ago. I need you to relax.
This happens to me.
See?
In my past. Not my
Yeah.
current experience.
And you fell for it, didn't you?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
You know I've fallen
It
for
was
the
like,
okie doke.
let me talk to your father. Let me just... And they promise you the whole solar system.
They
I'm going to get
do.
you Venus and Mars, and then I'm going to get you Neptune, and then it's just too much.
Why do you think they do that?
I don't
Why
know.
do men do that?
I don't know. Because it's
men
like...
just, they be... what I think is, it's like they want to enroll you in this vision to keep you.
Yeah, for sure.
They
Ownership.
Yes.
They want the ownership in there.
Yeah.
I got her, you know what I'm saying? And then they might switch gears later on, but like, I try to undersell in the beginning.
Really?
I prefer the undersell.
So you've never claimed a woman from the top?
Not from the top.
No?
No.
No?
Not from the top.
So what do you be saying? You be saying what? Let's just see how it goes?
So my last relationship, we had been talking heavy for months before.
Months?
Yeah. Months. I'll be moving slow. I'll be taking my sweet little time, man. Undersell. You gotta undersell. And then, because when you oversell, I hate it when people be like, yo, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. And then you get over there and it's just a little bit of this and partial that.
True.
So I would rather you be like, I don't know how it's gonna look. And then you get over there. This is more than you.
This is not.
You told me like it was gonna be raggedy.
Yes.
No, I didn't know. I prefer that than the other way around. Because then you're let down.
Yeah.
And so, my last relationship, we talked for months. And then I was like, yo, let's make this official. I said that. And so...
What changes when you say that?
For me, I go on feeling as opposed to just like the paper stuff and the proclamations.
Yeah.
People be like... Because I can tell when a woman just wants a relationship as opposed to you feeling something with me. I prefer that over I want a man by March 5th. I want to be married by September 7th.
Yeah.
So then I get to thinking like, you just want to plug in somebody.
Yeah.
Rather than it being like a real organic flow into something real.
But I think that's one of the issues that we as women have our entire lives because we are made to believe that we are more valuable only if we're married, only if we're mothers. And so they tell us, you need to get married. Girl, you need to get married. You need to hurry up and get married.
For
your eggs are dust.
Yeah.
They start doing all those things. And so now it's not about finding that proper partner, that aligned partner, that partner that has similar core values. It's about filling in a space. I need to just get married.
Yeah.
And that's why I think most marriages end in divorce. We're sold a nightmare.
For sure.
It's not the dream. Marrying someone you can't stand but have to deal with is a nightmare. It is not the dream. Do you think most people are happy in their relationships?
There's waves because there's no concrete answer because I feel like every relationship goes through peaks and valleys.
True.
So any relationship, you might catch them in the valley and then they might peak again, or vice versa. They're in the peak, and so then you check back in later on. They be like, "You good?" And they be like, "You know what?" And then they open up about what's going on.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's no concrete on. Most people in relationships are this.
Yeah.
I just feel like it just depends on the individual couples. I do know, usually I can kind of read when something's not going well with the person's relationship based on how they talk and what they say. And even like with friends, like when they talk about their relationship and their significant other, I always be wondering, especially with guys, I'll be wondering like, well, how does she feel about this? Because I'm very much the friend that I'm gonna hold you accountable in the ventilation. So if you come to me, man, she tripping, I was like, what's she tripping about? And then this, and I'm like, so what'd you do?
Right.
That's me. Like, so I could be like probably not easy to talk to because I just want to make sure that, I want to get both sides of the story. Because there's 3 sides to every story.
True.
So I'll just be like, well, what'd you say? Well, why does she say that? And then I'm always like digging in that regard.
That's so good.
Yeah, because I feel like, and women do it too on the other end. It's like there's always that other side of it that we don't always hear and listen to.
Yeah.
So I try to offer that perspective. I'll be like, well, you did say this.
You said it.
I try to hold people accountable, myself and my friends, everybody is included in that.
So here's a question, because I know that you know some very successful relationships, obviously. But do you think, it has been said, I once talked to a man and he said all successful men cheat.
I don't believe that all men cheat.
Why?
Because I know men personally that have never cheated, that don't have that cheating gene in them. You know what I mean? And so there's no concrete. There's no, some women cheat, some women don't cheat.
You think more men cheat or women cheat?
I know some cheating women, man.
What?
Yes.
No.
I lost my virginity to a cheating woman. Out the gate. I was on the other side of it.
Was she married or just in a relationship?
In a relationship. She had kids with dude and stuff like that.
Wait, how old were you?
I was 19.
Oh, that was kind of late.
And she was like 22.
And she had kids?
She had kids already.
She was cheating?
Apparently, because she made it seem like they were, you know, on the outs. You know, they still had the babies and they were younger. But like, I thought they were done. And so, you know, I found out later. I was like, oh. So that was my debut.
Dang.
So I'm walking into it like.
Who do you think is better at cheating, men or women?
Here's what I think. I view, a lot of times women know something's going on.
True.
They tuck it in.
True.
And so I feel like they have a better radar of something's not right.
Agreed. Our intuition is
better. And y'all always overlook it. You downplay it. You tuck it in. Even when a guy is wrong for you, y'all know. But y'all be like, well, it's just, and you keep going. And I just be like, you saw those red flags.
Right.
What are you doing here
right.
still? And so as far as men are more sloppy with it.
They're so sloppy. Oh my God, they're so sloppy.
Big sloppy with it.
Big sloppy. Just sloppy Joe. Just lunchtime in school. Like, no, it's so sloppy. I'll never understand that.
But I feel like when a woman cheats, it's a deeper cut because
to who, the man?
Just the way y'all do it. So let's say a woman that cheats to get revenge. The revenge cheat.
Okay.
Where they do that for their personal revenge.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You've been cheating on me all this time. They go for the deeper cut.
Oh.
I'm going to smash your cousin, your brother, somebody you're close to purposely. That's the deeper cut. Dudes, we just be like, hey, man, she was feeling me. We be at the gas station, at work.
Dang,
you know what I'm saying?
Not your brother, your cousin. You know, I heard that that for women that cheat, it's way worse if they go down on the man than if they just sleep with the man.
That's tough.
To a man, is that true? Is it worse? Or is it all the same? It's all just, ugh.
Picture her giving head, just looking up at this man, mid-head, eye contact. I'm like, that's tough. That's tough right there. I feel like a woman giving head to somebody she cheated with is tougher than just a smash.
Really?
Because y'all can really just be, a lot of times women just be taking the pumps. Y'all can be mentally checked out just taking it like, you know what, why am I doing this? Most women have that story where they hooked up with a guy and they just looking at the ceiling fan just like, all right, let me just get through this. But giving head though, that's...
You meant that.
You in there
you
somewhere. You working it, oh my God.
Not just taking, but what about the women that are trying to get back? You think they're just staring at the ceiling fan?
No, because I feel like they have a mission.
Yeah.
They like, yeah.
Have you ever cheated before?
Yes.
You've cheated? I'm so shocked by that.
Really?
Yes, you're such a man of integrity.
I am, but I was trash back in the day.
Wait, is this like 20s or like 40s?
No, not the 40s.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I was young.
20s.
But yeah, man. I cheated early though.
And then you were over it?
You just realize like...
Do you feel like once a cheater, always a cheater?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, break it down.
Because, you know, I don't see myself as a cheater going forward. But like, yeah, like you just realize, man, this is selfish. Like the selfishness of a cheat is crazy. And the betrayal and like, you know, because a lot of times when dudes think about betrayal, we don't think about how we betray our women as opposed to like, yo, man, you was my homeboy, man. You sold me out to the cops. That's when we feel like a backstab. Even when you watch movies of like, movies like In Too Deep, where Omar Epps was an undercover cop and LL Cool J took him in, and then he's just like, oh, hell no. The betrayal. But then within that same framework, this dude might have been cheating on his wife the whole movie. And we like, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy how we look at betrayal.
Yeah.
In terms of, as men, we don't see ourselves betraying our women when we do that, even though it's the ultimate betrayal. Mm-hmm. But we still just be like, man, but she was fine, man. She was at the Chevron, whatever.
I saw her at the gas station.
I saw her at the gas station.
Was
you know what I'm saying? She was giving it up, and so. But then hopefully you grow and you realize the damage and what that does to a person, not only yourself, but to your partner as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of men never learn that and they just keep cheating. And I'll be like, yo, why are you in a relationship if you know you're just going to keep cheating?
That's the question.
That'd be my main thing. Like,
what's the answer?
It's a selfish move. It's just like, yo, I want her in my life, so I'm gonna just do this. But you still liking these other women. Yeah, but I just want her to be in my life while I have this on the side. I want my cake and eat it too. And there's a lot of that. And so you gotta be man enough to just be like, I'm not ready to settle down.
And there are women that are okay with a man that's not ready to settle down.
For sure. Absolutely.
I was just having this conversation the other day about how women let men waste their time.
Yeah.
Now, I don't understand that. Mm-hmm. I ain't wasting no time.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, I know what I desire, and I also know who I am and what's in alignment. So it's really easy for me to like walk away or say no or whatever it may be until, right? But like, I think that if a man could be with a woman and she let him waste her time for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years with no commitment of engagement or marriage, he'll do it.
Oh, for sure. We will ride out whatever y'all allow us to do. We will ride that off into the sunset.
So what do women need to do to stop that?
Y'all need to be firm. Y'all need to be like, look, I told you I wanted this. Can this happen? Oh, you know what I'm saying? And then you can give it a little grace period to see if the actions change. If not, you got to get the hell up out of there.
Get the hell up out
Y'all
of there.
be hanging tough. New kids on the block, man. Move around. Get out of there.
Get out. Because some men will be in a relationship for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, never marry the girl. They break up and then date somebody 6 months later and marry her after a year.
Yeah, that happens too.
Why? What happened? What changed?
That I can't answer because that's a very individual based.
But it happens all the time.
It does. There's something, one thing about men, there's something, if we don't feel something or there's something holding us back, we just won't do it. And that has various reasons on why that is.
I have my theory.
What's your theory?
I think there's 3 reasons why a man will not be ready to commit. One is when he doesn't know God.
Okay.
Whatever that looks like for him. He doesn't have a purpose or a plan. And know himself. Okay. And really himself goes with God. He doesn't have a purpose. He doesn't know his purpose. He's not in his purpose. And 3, he doesn't feel good in his bank account. And I feel like until you have those 3 things, a man will never be ready to commit because he's always going to be feeling lack or always going to need a sense of validation. And if you take one away, like let's say a man that really feels like he should be earning, 6 figures and he makes 50,000. Yeah. And it's not even about the dollar amount. It's what you deem as successful, right? If he's not there, he's always going to be operating from, that he's good. She's going to want that guy instead of me because he doesn't feel like he's in the right place yet. Right. Or if he doesn't know who he is, now he's looking for, what's the world telling me? Who am I actually? Okay. Right? Or if you don't know God, I feel like you have no integrity point. That's my personal opinion. And then if you don't know your purpose, like why am I here? A man needs to achieve. A man needs to be a leader. A man needs to be blazing trails. That's what men do. Y'all till the field. You do the work. You get it done, right? And I feel like we as women are the ones that like shape the direction. Because if you're just head down, working, you might be going straight to the end of a cliff, right? Whereas a woman, a feminine woman that comes into the equation, she comes and she takes you and she makes sure that now we're tilling it this way and you're still getting what you need.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beautiful essence of yin and yang. And I think that you need that.
Right.
So I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to be asking this question a lot.
But Paul, before you ask me the next question, does a man need all three of those things or just pieces of them?
I think he needs all three of them.
What if he's an atheist, though?
Then, I mean, for me, that man doesn't have integrity.
Yeah. Really? Just no integrity? Because
how?
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. I feel like, for me, I'm not a cheater, right? I've never cheated in my life. And it's not because I'm the most incredible woman. I'm the most disciplined woman.
You think you better than us?
Yeah, you feel me? I might not have gave in. I wasn't weak. I didn't fall under pressure.
Watch out, man. You're a high horse looking down on us in Cheaterville.
I'm just saying, I've never been to Cheaterville.
Okay.
No, I never visited. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. But it has nothing to do with the man that I'm with. It has everything to do with my integrity point with God.
Right.
I don't want to disappoint God that way.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint myself that way. Nothing to do with my man. My man could be, treating me crazy. Not too crazy now, but my version of crazy. He could be upset all the time. He could be grumpy all the time. And I'm still not going anywhere. Like that's not how I operate. So I feel like if you don't know God, your human flesh will fail you every time. That's what it means to be a human. We're flawed.
Yeah.
But that spiritual self, that connected to source point, that's more unwavering. There are some things for me that just aren't on the table.
Yeah.
It's just not on the table. Cheating's not on the table. It's not because I'm great. It's because God is great.
Yeah.
I'm going to say exotic dancing, not on the table.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
I wouldn't do it.
Oh, gotcha.
I wouldn't do it. It's not on the table for me.
Yeah.
Anything that makes me have to shift my ethics and morals, it's not on the table for me. Not because I'm great, but because God is great.
Right.
Because I don't want to disappoint God in that way.
Yeah.
And so if you're an atheist, you could be the strongest, dopest, most successful person. And if the wrong temptation comes, you'll falter.
That happens all the time with God-fearing people, though.
They don't. I got a question for a lot of God-fearing people.
Big wavering on the God
I feel like some people say they're God-fearing, but they're not really.
But that's, you know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like you can't just write off an atheist because they don't believe in God, because they can stand on their integrity point within themselves.
Maybe.
How they treat people, the energy. They could believe in karma. They could believe in things that could, if I'm out here being rude or I'm out here being shady, that could come back to me. They can live in that truth, as opposed to believing in
God truth,
an entity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like,
But to not believe in nothing?
Well, I believe in God, but I don't automatically write somebody off, as opposed to like, oh, since they don't believe in God, they'll do anything.
Kinda.
Nah.
I got
especially knowing that people that do believe in God, what I've seen them do, what I've seen them struggle with, what I've seen them repeatedly do, it's like.
But you know what my challenge is for that? I feel like the same way that people are God-fearing people, that's the same way a lot of people are just married. And I feel like there's a difference between being husband and wife and being married. Right? Husband and wife is an assignment. It's a mission. Like it is different than just walking down the aisle. Oh yeah, we made it. Right? That's marriage to me. God-fearing people that say, oh yeah, I know God. If you don't have integrity, you're not a God-fearing person. You're just saying that. So it's like the jar without the contents. You're the label, but there's no contents in it. You can call yourself whatever you want. I could call myself a white woman, but you know what? I'll never be that. I could call myself 6 feet tall. I'll never be that.
Right.
And so I think that through time you experience that. And you're right. I can't just write off an atheist. I just don't know any enough to say, ask real questions. Like, why don't you believe? What do you believe in? Do you really believe in nothing?
Yeah.
Like nothing?
You gotta have a conversation with
I need an atheist on the show.
Yeah,
it's giving. Please submit yourself. I would love to have that conversation because really, and I don't judge.
Yeah.
But from my belief point, and people will fight stronger for their belief in the truth.
Yeah.
My belief is that God is the only true integrity point because we are weak as humans.
Oh, for sure.
That's all I'm saying.
We absolutely weak.
We the worst.
The gods and the atheists, everybody weak. That's my outlook.
Humans.
Yeah.
We all
for sure.
weak.
For sure.
That's the only saving grace to me.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
Wow.
But go ahead. What you was about to ask after?
I forgot. What were we talking about?
We was talking about you gave the 3 points to do, the financial, the God-fearing, and the achievements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I squirreled.
That's crazy.
We squirreled too far to the left.
Because I wanted to catch you before we went on to something else.
No, that's good.
But I do feel like a man's finances plays a big part in how we roll.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, currently, I'm being eaten alive on the internet because I was asked,
what you say?
Would I date a man that makes $70,000? What do you think my answer was?
I know your answer was no, because we had the conversation. I was like, really?
Now, tell me why that's bad.
I don't think it's bad.
Why is it judged so harshly?
Because, well, you got many different factors.
Please tell me, as from a man's perspective, I need to know.
A lot of people fall into that price range.
What does that have to do with me?
Because when people see you say something based on just you, this is just my preference.
My preference.
Immediately, people go into, oh, you talking about me,
right?
And so that's the knee jerk.
Yeah.
So that's why they like, oh, this, that, and the third.
Right.
And you have the people that have been gold dug on.
Okay.
And oh, she just after the money, man. And so you got that coming at you. Mm-hmm. So, and people get in their feelings, they get triggered by various reasons like, well, I make this, and so they feel away. So, but everybody has their preference.
Everybody has their preference.
Everybody has their preference.
And I got to break this down, okay? Because they've been saying, I've been waiting on Sarah to explain what she meant when she said what she said. Yeah. So for those of you that have been rocking with me, I appreciate you not jumping to conclusions. Yeah. But this, I'm going to give the science behind it, and then I'll talk about preference, right? Okay. The science behind it is human nature. Masculine men desire an aesthetic because it says health, right? Yeah. Aesthetic, which is beauty. This is why masculine men want a beautiful woman. Yeah. Being a beautiful woman is a part of being high value, right? Uh-huh. So they want that because symmetry usually means health, which means healthy air. Yeah. So either subconsciously or consciously, one of the reasons why masculine men are seeking beautiful women is because they want healthy children. Whether you know it or not, that's just the truth. Yeah. That's the science behind it. For feminine women, we are naturally seeking safety and security. Okay. So do you have to make what I make or however much you make or whatever that may, the dollar amount, it's not about the dollar amount. It's my life, I can't even live where I live off of $70,000 a year after taxes. I'm homeless. You know what I mean? I don't fit into that vision. And I don't want to feel bad for not fitting into a vision. But let's take it back to science. If I'm supposed to be seeking safety and security, the same way that I desire that is the same way that a man wants an aesthetic. So as a man, if you wouldn't take a woman, because 80% of people are overweight or obese in America, if you wouldn't take a woman that's 70 pounds overweight and universally unattractive, but she has a good heart and she nurtures you and she loves you, and she cooks and she cleans and she does all those things, would you choose that woman?
Me, personally, or just in general?
In general, what do you think most men would say?
They would be like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
But she has a good heart. Yeah, but she loves you. But she cooks and she cleans.
But it is, the fried chicken.
Right. So the truth is, you wouldn't because you don't have to. Yeah. That's the truth of it, right? Even if she's going to the gym every single day. Now, people will say that's harsh. It is human nature. This is may the strongest survive. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I personally think that we need to stop being so sensitive about people's preferences.
I agree.
We need to stop being, and also if I am working on myself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, and energetically, what is wrong with me wanting to be equally yoked to a person that is also those things? Yeah. Now, does that mean that a man that makes $70,000 a year doesn't deserve love? No. Yeah. It doesn't mean that at all. It means they absolutely get to have the woman that they desire. And for me, I've worked to a point where that's my preference is not to have that. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And also for the men that are at home, if you would not choose a universally, and I'm saying universally across the board, unattractive woman that's loving and sweet and kind and nurturing, don't talk to me. Don't say nothing else because this is shallow. It's crazy. It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense though?
I mean, for me, I'm team preference. I'm like, you like what you like. Because a lot of times we don't have any control over what we like.
Yeah.
We like what we like. We're drawn to what we're drawn to.
Right.
Now, the financial thing could be a little bit different because
why?
That's more of a. I feel like that could be changed.
No, I don't know why it shouldn't be changed.
I'm not saying it should. But I think it can be.
But you want to know why? Mm-hmm. Finances are a choice. What you look like isn't.
Well, nowadays it's a choice.
Well, even surgeries, there are some women that, they say if you're already beautiful and you get surgery, you're going to be more beautiful. Some women get surgery and they are, they're better looking women than they used to be. However, there's levels to everything. And look, I'm not the most beautiful girl in the world. I know this about me. But my spirit is dope. And my energy is fire. And I know that there are things about me that are attractive way outside of my aesthetic. So I think that we as women should focus on the intangible things that we bring. Yeah. But I'm just so sick and tired of this. Oh, rah, 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 rah. Don't try to break me down because of preference. What's up, guys? Sarah Fontenot here. I just had to pause this episode really quick to let you know, if you have not yet, click the link below for our ebook, okay? How to become a more feminine woman. People ask me these things. These are actionable 10 quick steps, intro to femininity, with a video that goes over some things in even more detail. So that's for you. Make sure to click that link below and get your ebook on how to increase your femininity. 10 really simple steps. Love you guys. Now let's get back to it.
What about this?
Okay, tell me.
Let's say you meet a man.
Ooh.
Everything is on point.
Oh, spicy.
With that salary. He's 70,000, but everything about him is right up your alley.
So this is my question. Is he committed to the 70,000 or is that just right now?
No, it's just right now. He's open
that's different.
He's open to, he's trying to do different things within his business, whatever that may be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The 70,000 is not the end all be all for him.
Well, that's completely different.
Yeah.
And is it potential in action? Like, is he in action or is he just talking?
He moving and shaking. He moving and shaking.
Completely different story.
But he's 70 grand in. And he might be 70 grand in for the first 3-4 years y'all dating.
Okay.
But he's still moving and shaking.
There's no way a man's gonna come around me and stay at 70 grand for 3-4 years. That's not even realistic.
But would you help him?
I would help him. That's what I'm saying. There's no way with me on your side.
Chance.
Yeah. That was a different question though.
Yeah, there's a chance.
If you're committed to 70,000, I don't fit in that vision for life. But if you're growing your business and you just don't know, or you need the right relationships, or you need to be in different rooms, or you need help, or I'm a neck and I'm a strong one.
Mm.
You know?
What does that mean?
It means men are the head and we're the neck.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I know my role.
Yeah.
And I think we live in a world where women have forgotten their place.
Oh, snap. That sounded tough.
Did it?
You forgot your place.
It's the truth. Women have forgotten their place, Tony. We're so masculine. We're so hard. And I understand it because it's survival based.
Yeah.
But like, it's a defense mechanism. Women don't want to be this hard, masculine, strong, tough. We don't want that.
I believe you. You know why?
Why?
The women I come around in that regard, they go into their feminine with me.
Yeah, I believe.
And I don't even force it.
I believe you.
They just do it.
I believe.
And like I've had women tell me, like, "Man, you got me in my."
You want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because you make your yeses yeses and your no's mean no. Even me, who is an ultimate pusher, okay? I'm going to push to get what I want, obviously. Right. Most people, well, I don't know. I definitely push to get what I want. And if I don't get it, if you tell me no, have you noticed that I stop pushing as much? With you, specifically.
No.
No, it's the same level of push?
The one time I had to tell you, like, hey, man, respect my no.
But since then...
Well, you haven't asked me anything.
You're here today.
Just this.
Period. But I didn't push because I learned. Your yeses mean yeses and your no's mean no.
So you wasn't going to ask again?
No.
Oh.
No.
See, I didn't even get to that point because I was like, it already came to you.
That's what I'm saying. It was literally like, hi.
Yeah. Right.
It wasn't like, hey, come do the show. What's up with the show? Because that's not, but I've learned you now. Mm-hmm. And we as women, we're seeking leadership. We're seeking certainty. We're seeking decisiveness. And your yeses mean yes and your no's mean no. So this is a lesson for the men that you've just said when, I've had women on the show that have been like, if we're mouthy or we're this, like, you need to step up your masculinity. What she meant to say is when it's not stepping up masculinity, but when you're boldly in your masculinity, us as women, we naturally want to be feminine.
Yeah.
The world makes us masculine.
Gotcha.
If you are the lines, right, and we color inside of the lines, if the lines start getting smaller, so do we.
Yeah.
We follow the rules that y'all give us. But most of y'all enable our bad behavior because you don't want to deal with it right now. You don't want to argue.
Yeah.
You don't want to have a hard time.
Right.
But that's what's necessary in order for a woman to truly trust you, to follow you, and to be feminine. Y'all got to have those conversations. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel it.
So,
it was something else I was going to touch on. Oh, I'm going to go back to 70,000 man.
Okay, come on.
What if he's a phenomenal school teacher that's passionate about what he does, and education is not necessarily, unless you're going for like to be a principal or something like that.
Yeah,
that's not necessarily a career where you could just be like, I'm shooting for that 90,000. He just
loves what he does.
He loves what he does,
and I love that for him. I love that for him so much. He's probably the dopest man.
He's changing lives. He's changing lives.
He's shaping our future.
But no,
not for me. No, look, right now I'm in LA for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right, and then straight from here, every weekend in the month of August, I'm traveling every weekend, working. Speaking here, hosting there. I travel so much that I don't actually feel like it would make the most sense for me to be with a man that has that I have to be home by 6 o'clock to have dinner.
He's not like that.
But if he goes to school every day, he can't leave his job.
He loves his job.
Yeah.
And he loves that you love your job and that you be traveling. And then, you know what I'm saying? He can come with you in the summer months on your travels.
Yeah.
And he just like, he letting you do your thing. He just, hey, I like, teaching these children.
I love that. And I think that that's a good man. And I also think that, no, it just no. This is
Why is it no though?
Because I don't live inside of either or, and I think that's the problem. Y'all Americans do this. Okay, I'm gonna blanket y'all real quick.
Forgetting you Canadian,
I'm gonna put y'all under the blanket.
Get your foreign ass out of here,
Americans have a way of saying like, oh, it's either this or that. Like I can only have a man that's a good man with character and substance and love and romance, but he has to make $70,000 a year. Or, like it's too much either or.
It's just a possibility that, because
But why can't I have both and?
You can have both and you can find somebody that has it all. But the reality is a lot of
slim
times, exactly.
I agree with that.
The bank account is robust, but the character is slim
trash
to none. So it's like, it's really about like, we got to compromise in life sometimes.
Yes.
And, sometimes we can't have it all the way we want
time.
At the same time.
I don't think we can have it all at the same time.
Yeah.
But because there's seasons in everything.
Yeah, for sure.
There's winter in everything. Nature teaches us. There's winter where everything is dead, and that's necessary for things to grow.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
So there's a winter in everything. Our finances, our spirituality, like if somebody, whatever it may be. There's so many different ways, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, and energetically, that there will be winter because that's life. And it's going to keep coming because that's how seasons
go.
But I feel like if I'm here and I'm so strong inside of my self-awareness and I work so hard on my body, on my mind, on my spirit, on my bank account, on my energy, if I'm intentional about showing up in a positive way, people always say to me like, are you always like this?
Yeah.
Like, are you? Yes. Have I ever wavered, Tony?
No.
In the years I've known you, have I ever acted different? I'm so intentional about how I show up in the world. And so for me, if I'm here, then why wouldn't my person be here?
He is.
Period. And also it just means that the options, they're smaller.
Yeah.
And am I going to forfeit my blessing because I want it to happen faster?
Yeah.
Or am I willing to say that when it's mine, it's mine?
Yeah.
And I think that people allow time to rush them into making bad decisions.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Take your
not.
sweet
I
time.
don't. I just. And maybe I'm delusional. Tell me if I'm delusional.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'm the girl
You
that
probably
should be with the
delusional.
person that makes 70,000 and has everything else, or maybe I'm the girl that really does deserve to have it all in my partner.
I feel like this.
Tell
This
me.
is just my take.
Break it down.
The financial element
Yeah.
is not the main element you would want in a relationship.
I agree with you. It
And
shouldn't
so
be.
if the only thing lacking in a person that's perfect for you
Mm-hmm.
is the dollar sign, I feel like you could potentially be blocking somebody that's amazing in your life simply because of the salary.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm around and I know and I'm connected to and I'm learning enough affluent people
Yeah.
that I don't have that problem.
Mm.
Like almost everybody around me is monetarily very successful.
Yeah.
And they have character. Look at you.
I'm all right.
You know?
I'm all right.
No, you good.
I'm all right.
You know, you out here. You're doing your thing. Making
all
things
right.
happen. You know, literally most of the people are there. Now, if I was a person that's never met a millionaire,
Yeah.
if I have never been in a room with someone that's made $500,000, if I myself have never made over 6 figures, 7 figures,
Right.
that's different.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Mm.
You know? That sounds crazy.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's giving delusion.
You sound like you standing firm in what you standing on. And so you just like, yo, I want the salary. I'm like,
I want it all.
Okay.
It's not about, but I want to, I like that you said that. It's not just about the salary.
Yeah.
Because I've had just the salary.
Yeah, the rich dudes.
And walked away.
Right.
Right? Like,
because
money
they faltered in the more important elements of the joint.
That's why I'm saying you need it all.
But have you considered, have you ever dated somebody like that?
Like what?
Perfect in that all aspects, but the money.
No. I've never dated anybody like that.
Okay.
I don't know that man. I don't know where he's hiding. It would be great to meet him. Hey, sir, how you doing? No, I don't think I know that man. No. And dated? Definitely haven't dated that man.
Have you turned that man down, or you just don't come across cats like that?
I've literally never met
that
man.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know.
So yeah, you haven't even had the experience. Okay. That's fair.
No.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, dang. Wow.
In life?
Wait, okay, so the man that has everything but the money?
Yes. Everything but the money, man. That's what it say on his driver's license.
No.
Everything but the money,
no,
Monroe.
even when I was like growing myself, right? When I first when I first got into entrepreneurship, and I know my claim to fame, and went from 6 figures. I went to 6 figures to 7 figures in 6 months by cultivating and teaching people how to make like money and all these different things.
Yeah.
And I was so excited, and even inside of that, they've always been on my level. You know, it's never been a man that is financially worse off than me.
Gotcha.
It's always been on my level or higher.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just asking for the same thing now.
Yeah. Because that's the world you've been living in.
Yeah.
You've been living in that. And a lot of times women date within the world that they live in.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
You know, so it's proximity. It's proximity. So you haven't been on the educational circuit.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they hang out.
Public School Teachers Association of America.
But I also don't go outside.
Yeah. That too.
I'm where I'm supposed to be at, or I'm in the house.
And you don't eat. So you're not even at the grocery store.
I don't go to the grocery store.
You're not even at the grocery store.
It's true.
Dudes can't even holler at you in the produce aisle.
No, they can't.
So it's just like...
it's hard to find. You got to know me to see me, kind of. Yeah. Like at this point, it's events or
you're a unicorn.
Events.
Like, oh snap, she outside.
I'm a unicorn?
Yeah.
You think I'm a unicorn for real? What's that mean?
You just rarely like outside, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh, a unicorn. Or like when you see like a rare,
I thought you were talking about my character.
Well, no, I wouldn't. Your character's fantastic. But
it is?
Yeah, you got good character because you got the integrity.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And you know what you want, you're driven, you stand firm, and I respect that.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
But I feel like I don't want you to ever get to where you're so set in, I want this, and this, that you could potentially pass up on something good because this, because you could be chasing this, and this until you 86.
That's a fact.
And just be like, I know he's out there.
Yeah.
And you old as hell. Your teeth just fell out when you said it. You getting wheeled around Whole Foods.
I
know he out there talking to your assistant.
Yeah, no.
As opposed to your partner.
husband.
Yeah, so I feel like
You know what though? I also think my husband is older than me. So when I'm 86, he'll probably be dead and gone.
He already
anyway.
dead. You know what I'm saying? He done died off.
He probably,
as soon as you meet him,
he probably
I've been waiting for you my whole. He done died off. Because
by the time I'm 86, he'll be gone. I'm sure.
You could meet your man now because you like him older. He's 57, and these black men be dying out here.
No, they don't.
We dying.
No.
Tough.
No, don't speak that.
That's what's happening. That's
because y'all don't go to the doctor. Y'all need to check your prostate.
Please, fellas.
Go ahead.
Go to the doctor. Make appointments. If you got health insurance, stop wasting your money. Make them appointments. Don't be going to the doctor through your girl. Like, she good, we good. No, you have heart disease. Her results ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on, man. Make them appointments. I got an appointment next week. I stay going. I'll be using my health. My health insurance is $1,400 a month.
What?
So you best believe I'm making appointments.
Damn.
Zoom in.
Mine is
I'm making appointments.
Mine is definitely not $1,400 a month, but I got a good little program. And if I had this little rash on my arm, this little thing, I go to the doctor for everything.
Yes.
Oh, my stomach hurts. I need to go to the doctor. Ask my team. I'm like, oh, what you doing? I'm going to the doctor. Yes. Oh, my skin is acting. I'm going to the doctor. Yes. And whatever, maybe I'm going to the doctor.
Second nature.
Second nature.
It should be second nature.
Period.
If you got health insurance, get your ass in there. If you got any concerns, don't be WebMD-ing nothing.
Oh, don't look on the internet.
Oh, they'll make it worse.
You'll have cancer, sure. AIDS, or you're dying.
All of them.
Those are
all of the above.
Those are the three options.
Or you got a cough, stage 7 AIDS cancer together simultaneously. You're dead while you looking at this.
You are dead. You've already died. Facts. Don't go on the internet. Go to the doctor.
Yes,
okay?
please.
Oh my God, Tony, I've just so enjoyed having you here today.
This was a good time.
This was so fast. It just blew by.
Yeah, man. Don't be judging me because I was a cheater back in the day.
I don't judge you, but I do think cheating is weak.
Of course.
Oh, you agree?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Okay.
I will never back cheating. Never. I knew I was whack. So I don't, but I own it. You got to be accountable.
You got to be accountable.
I did it. You know what I'm saying? And so it was whack. It was trash.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Even that revenge cheat bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit too. Just break up.
Just break up.
If you got cheated on, end it.
Because you ain't going to like that person anyway.
You're done. A fly landed on your food. A fly landed on your relationship once somebody cheats. It's done.
You don't think there's coming back from cheating?
No.
Is that for a man? Or for both parties?
Both. If somebody gets cheated on, it's never going to be the same.
True, but maybe it's better.
No, how?
I think in some cases, cheating can make a relationship better.
How?
Because maybe there's been a lot of neglect. Maybe there's been a lot of, shutting down. Maybe there hasn't been an opportunity to really build that relationship as you were in the beginning. And sometimes something that blatant in your face is like, oh, it's me. I have been neglecting my partner. I have been turning them down every time they make an advance. I have been saying, I'm too busy for you. I have been. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, I have been doing these things. And after a long time of neglect, I'm not saying it's okay. It's still weak. But if that were to happen, it might be that thing that's like, let me show up better.
You could change the behavior, but then it's going to creep back up in your mind.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Dang.
It's going to creep back up. Like, man, you was really out here just gobbling somebody else up.
Damn.
Because I was neglectful, and then they going to... There's always that little thought.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I don't know. But
I've been cheated on once to my knowledge.
Yeah. You left?
Oh, of course.
See, you got the hell up out of it.
Of course.
That's how it should be, man. Get the hell up out of it.
Get because for for me, it's not the act that you had sex with another woman. I would rather you have that conversation with me.
Yeah.
And I know that you have sex with another woman.
Yeah.
But to lie to me, to be deceptive,
there's no trust.
to be sneaky.
Yeah.
And especially, you know how much I value openness and honesty.
Right.
Oh, you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
What you really said was you want to be single.
Yeah.
The way I operate, if you don't get it together, if you don't get your whole everything together, okay?
Yeah. So it's like, how can you? I don't see how you can come back from that.
You can't. Well, in some cases you can.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Of
for today,
course.
for coming, sitting down. LA edition, first
LA
episode
edition.
ever for It's Giving.
Wow.
LA edition.
Are you posting my episode first, or you gonna throw me in the back? You gonna put the big names up and then throw me on the back?
First of all,
end?
you are a big name.
No, but watch out. I know who you got on the agenda. You know what I'm saying? So
you are a big name. I think you're gonna be in the middle.
No, I knew I wouldn't.
You're gonna be in the middle.
You know
you might be first. Well, actually, what's happening is like best moments. We have that coming up tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
When you see this, it'll be late. Yeah.
The best of the best.
And then it might be you next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm proud of you though. Because I know what you've been going through, the stories, the struggles, but you're building something that's dope.
Thank you.
And you're hanging in there. And I told you this. I was like, man, everything's gonna be fine.
You did say that.
And look at you now.
Thank you.
Your clips be all over the place nonetheless. See? Whether people agree with you or not, whether they disagree, but this is exactly what you want in this space because people are engaging and they're talking.
Thank you.
I had a friend of mine, she was pissed at you. Oh, she was mad at you. She was like, I know that's your friend, but I just couldn't agree. I was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You feel how you feel. But,
feel how you feel.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm proud of you though.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Keep doing it. Keep
I'm gonna do my best.
But go to the grocery store and get food.
I ain't going to the grocery store. I don't have time.
Your king is in there in the produce aisle.
No, he's not.
He is.
My king ain't in there.
Yeah, he is.
Nah.
How you know?
Nah.
Your king is sending people to do his shopping? Yeah. That's what you into?
No, my king ain't in the grocery store. Though. I just don't believe that.
Really?
You know.
He not shopping?
I don't think so. Not for groceries.
What?
No.
What kind of man you looking for?
I'm not in the grocery store.
But you know what I'm saying? He got to feed himself. He in the produce aisle. Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Yeah, that's where he at.
Maybe he's at Kill Me Crazy. Maybe.
He could be there, but also you can't eat out all the time.
I eat out every day.
That's the problem.
I know.
That's not good.
Salads and smoothies.
Hey, sometimes you got to cook at home.
You know what I started doing? This isn't
and
even.
You can cook. That's what's trash. She can cook. I seen you baking stuff, making the peach cobblers and the such. Like you got these powers you don't even use. It's like Superman walking everywhere.
But when my king is here, I'll cook. I'll cook.
Just cook for yourself.
I don't enjoy that. No. Cooking is an act of love for me. Like that's why I do that. Like I bake the pies or I make the dinners.
Oh, so you don't love yourself?
I love myself the most.
But
you know what I love? My time. I love that. And I love going and buying a salad, shaking it up, and then eating it.
Feeling like you really did something.
Oh, and it took me 30 minutes instead of like an hour.
Oh, man, watch out.
I gotta chop up all the things.
I get it though. The prep is.
I'm
talking shit like I be cooking every
right,
night.
you don't.
I don't.
Smoothie Magoo over here, you know.
You don't. Watch out, man.
Okay, so look, pause. I know you're enjoying this episode. I'll be super quick, okay? When you are on the go and you want to look cute, we got merch now, okay? So if your hair is a little tussled, turned, the edge control ain't edge controlling, go ahead and get you a cute little It's Giving hat. Or if you're thirsty, feeling parched, and you want your drink to stay cold all day, there was nothing in this cup. But you know what? It will keep my beverages cold. So if this is for you guys, we got hoodies, we got all the things. Make sure to check out the store below and get what you love. Let me tell you, it is quality over here, baby. Let's get it. Back to the show. Oh my God. Thank you again for coming today.
Absolutely.
Guys, if you have made it this far in the episode, please make sure to hit that button below and get subscribed. Hit that little bell so you get a notification with each new piece of content. Today we had the amazing Tony Baker. Check him out. Anything you want to say to the people?
Go to the doctor. That's the main thing. I want y'all to leave this episode with like, yo, let me make my appointments.
Period.
That's the main thing. Without health, none of this even matters.
Period.
The studio, this podcast, the topics, it's all irrelevant when your health is in decline.
Come
so
on.
please, doctor, appointments.
Period.
Even if you don't have health insurance, there are ways you can get looked at, checked out. You just got to do the research and find ways that you can get checked out.
Period.
Yeah, and if you're out here sexually active, you best be getting tested.
Go
every
to
time.
the doctor.
Every time.
Quick and in a hurry.
You
Do you
know what I'm
make
saying?
women show them your papers before you're
Yes,
intimate?
I do. I love paperwork.
Me too.
Send me the paperwork. It's on the app. You ain't got no excuse.
Period.
Send me that. I love paperwork.
Psh,
I love it. I'll be
say
like, send me that.
more people need to be like us.
Yes.
Because we only got one body.
I'm telling you, man, listen, it's so important.
Yeah.
Everything else is irrelevant. You ever be sick, down for the count, done? You realize in those moments, like, I'll just give anything just to not be in pain right now. Just
to
be
feel
able to
better.
walk, just to be able to get up and do
Yep.
something myself.
Yep.
That's when you realize health is everything.
Yeah.
So please, that's it.
Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
Yes, guys. Well, that is the episode for today. I'm going to put Tony's, all of his information below. Love you guys to life. Sending you so much love and light. If no one has told you today, you are freaking phenomenal. Bomb.com. Nothing can stop you but you, but you got to do something about it. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Sarah Fontenot, host of the It's Giving podcast, and I have some goodies for you today. Now, you already know about our How to Be More Feminine, a high-value feminine woman ebook. Well, we're taking it up a couple notches. We've got our ebook that's an ultimate self-love guide, and now we have our Boundaries Bible. This is the perfect trio on how to step into and be your best self. And also for the men, it's good for you too, okay? Sometimes our self-esteem, our low self-esteem, our low self-worth is blocking us from our blessing. And your blessing could be your future spouse, okay? So make sure to check out MsSarahFontenot.com if this sounds interesting to you. Love you guys. Sending love and light.